Welcome to English Garden Style 2025, where romantic interiors melt into timeless outdoor retreats, and every corner feels like a sun-warmed memory. In this video we'll explore how textures, plants, and layouts blend into one cohesive cozy countryside look. Please subscribe, like, and comment below to tell me your favorite idea. The palette is soft but layered, faded roses, sage greens, warm creams, and weathered wood tones that invite you to linger. Imagine gentle sunlight and an easy breeze moving through heirloom blooms, a sense of calm rooted in history and comfort. Over the next sections I'll walk you through plants, layout tips, vintage decor pairings, and simple DIYs to make this look yours. If you enjoy gentle, approachable garden design, please hit subscribe and share this with a friend who loves gardens. English garden style is born from layers of history, manor house borders, cottage plots, and the gentle wildness of countryside hedgerows. It feels like living inside a weathered painting, full of stories and crafted details that age gracefully. This style borrows historic plant lists and classic proportions but adapts them to modern living. Smaller plots, sustainable choices, and accessible planting that still feel romantic and soulful under soft natural light. When you walk through an English-inspired garden, you notice measured informality, paths that invite wandering, planted drifts that blur edges, and timeless accents that whisper of past generations. Signature plants create the English garden's voice, old-fashioned roses exuding fragrance, soft lavender swaying on borders, and tall foxgloves adding vertical romance. Together they build movement, scent, and seasonal drama that draw you outside. Textures matter: feathery grasses, glossy holly leaves, and soft mounding perennials layer with shrubs to create depth. The garden should feel tactile. You can almost run your fingers through the foliage and smell the bloom. Planting in drifts and intermingled groups encourages a natural, timeless feeling. Choose varieties that rebloom, support pollinators, and age beautifully so the garden deepens in character year by year. The English garden palette relies on soft, vintage hues, antique rose, muted lilac, chalky blues, and warm creams. These colors feel collected rather than curated, giving interiors and exteriors a gentle, lived-in elegance. Contrast with weathered materials, faded terracotta, pewter, and patinated metals. And the colors become even more atmospheric, reflecting light and creating layers that feel both cozy and sophisticated. Use neutral backdrops like lime wash walls or soft fences to let flowers and textures sing. This balance maintains calm while celebrating romantic bursts of color throughout the seasons. English gardens favor a gentle, informal flow rather than rigid geometry. Winding paths, framed views, and small rooms that reveal surprises. This layout makes a compact garden feel larger and invites slow discovery on every visit. Paths can be mixed materials, crushed gravel, reclaimed brick, or worn stone. Soft edges where plants spill over create a relaxed border that feels both managed and free, so movement feels natural and welcoming. Create focal points, a bench, statue, or birdbath, that pause the eye and encourage lingering. These accents give structure without stealing the garden's intimate, romantic mood. Simple structures like pergolas, arbors, and trellises frame views and offer vertical interest. Draped with climbing roses or jasmine, they create shady, scented passages that feel like living architecture in the garden. Materials that age, painted timber, cast iron, or soft-stained cedar, harmonize with plants. These structures are both functional and decorative, supporting vines while casting dappled light that shifts through the day. A small arbor over a gate or a simple pergola over seating instantly provides intimacy and a sense of arrival, turning everyday moments into garden rituals. Choose furniture that looks collected, painted iron, distressed wood benches, or woven wicker with soft cushions. Add floral or striped textiles in faded tones to create a lived-in, welcoming seating area for lingering afternoons. Textiles should be tactile and layered. Linen throws, canvas cushions, and braided rugs feel honest and comfortable. These materials soften harder garden elements and invite touch, making the outdoor room feel as intimate as an indoor parlor. Mix small tables for tea, mismatched chairs, and a well-placed lantern to create a charming, functional vignette that looks effortless and well-loved across seasons. Lawn in English style is often softer and more informal. Think wide mown ribbons, meadowy edges, and ground covers that soften paths. A less manicured lawn reads as relaxed and natural, fitting the romantic aesthetic. Ground covers like thyme, chamomile, or low geraniums between pavers add scent and texture underfoot. These living carpets create pockets of softness that contrast with stone and timber elements. Allow small meadow patches or clover to bloom in less trodden areas for pollinators and seasonal interest. It underscores the garden's gentle, hospitable atmosphere. Caring for an English-style garden is seasonal and gentle, light pruning after flowering, careful deadheading, and timely mulching to preserve soil moisture and structure. Routine. Small acts keep the romantic chaos in delightful balance. Plan for succession planting so color and texture shift through spring, summer, and autumn. Bulbs, perennials, and shrubs scheduled to take turns ensure the garden feels alive across months, not just a single moment. Embrace practical tasks like winter protection for tender plants and tidy pruning in late winter. These rituals prolong beauty while respecting the garden's natural rhythms. DIY touches personalize the English garden. Build a simple trellis, repaint a bench with chalky tones, or craft a potted vignette using thrifted containers. Small projects deliver big character and satisfaction. Use reclaimed materials for authenticity, salvaged brick for a path, an old ladder as a plant stand, or mismatched crockery for planting. These make the garden feel curated from life rather than bought whole. Focus on low-cost, high-impact projects that are accessible to all skill levels. A painted sign, a DIY compost bin, or a hand-sewn cushion. These crafts make your garden uniquely yours. Bring the garden indoors with botanical prints, potted herbs on windowsills, and vintage china displaying small posies. Indoors should echo outdoors with layered textiles and natural materials that make rooms feel restful and connected. Use planters and pots that age gracefully. Place a fern in a terracotta pot or an olive tree in a woven basket to bridge the inside-outside relationship and carry the English garden language into living spaces. Soft lighting, linen curtains, and a small chair beside a plant-filled corner create a peaceful nook that mirrors the garden's intimacy and encourages quiet reading or tea moments. English Garden Style 2025 invites quiet romance, meaningful texture, and a sense of history adapted for modern life. Start with one small corner, a favorite plant, or a simple bench, then grow the story over time. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment telling me which idea you'll try first. This style celebrates patience and stewardship. It rewards you with scent-filled mornings and cozy evenings under soft light. Use the tips here to create a garden and home that feel deeply personal and joyfully lived in. Thank you for joining me on this tour of romantic interiors and timeless outdoor retreats. If you enjoyed this guide, subscribe for more garden ideas and share your photos in the comments. I love seeing your projects.